So I'm cutting out the patterns for the back now. The patterns, that's the pattern, and that will be the part one for the back. Then after cutting the patterns, we'll go ahead and sew the back too. This is the part of the design, but the one that we want to cut now is quite different from this one, but it's still something like this. But I will still show you the pattern for this one. But let's go ahead first of all and make the design for this one that I want to show you now. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut it now. So for this one now, the measurement that I'll use will be 11 by 7 inch. That will be for the measurement of this. Let me use this to hold this one. So it will be 11 by 7 inch. Let me use this. This is 7 inch. Seven inch by 11 inch. That will be for the measurement that what I'm using here. So now I will just draw a straight line to join the lines. That's the places that I have marked already. Okay. So after measuring it this way, now I'll go ahead and measure out from here. I'll measure out okay, I'll measure out 1.5 inch from here. So this will be 1.5 inch here. So I will measure out 1.5 inch up, and I will come this side also, and I will measure 1.5 inch also. It will be the same thing. So this side is 1.5 inch and this side is 1.5 inch. Then I will go ahead and join two of them this way. Just follow me on what I am drawing. That's the patterns. Okay, I will do the same thing this side. Hope you are seeing what I'm doing. I'll still do the same thing. That's 1.5 inch here, and I will also come this side and mark 1.5 inch. Then I'll join two of them together this way. Okay, so now coming here, I will now mark 1 inch this side. I'll mark 1 inch here, then I'll come here and mark 1 inch. From here I will join this one here. Then coming here, I will now join this one here also. So from here, I will now make a small curve here. Just watch me. I will use my hand to make a small curve this way here. Then I'll come here and I'll make a curve here also. The same thing applies to this side. I'll come here and I'll make a curve. Then I'll make a curve here also. So those will be this way, and this one will be here, and this one will be here. So at this point, I'll go ahead and cut it out. So now this is the pattern that I've drafted out. So I cutted it out. This is how it will be. Then looking at it, if it is too much, if the size is too much, I need to reduce it. So I'll just place it this way and check where I want it to be. I think this side is okay, so I will redraw it this way here. I don't want it to be too much, so I will draw it this way. Depending on the size of the bag that you want to make, or the size of the bag you want to sew, depends on the size. I don't want my own to be too big. Can leave your own that way. If you want your own to be too big, it does not matter. So you leave it that way. So after cutting it, this is the way it will be. Then the next thing I will cut out now is the next thing I will cut out is the round body for the back. This will be for the front side and the back side. Remember, coming to the back side of the bag, okay? So coming to this back side of the bag, I'll add zip here. I'll add zip at the back side for this one. This is the front, so I want to make the back side for this now. So the zip that I'll add here will be 2 inch. Okay, from up here coming down here is 2 inch. Hope you are seeing me. So if you're not seeing me, I want to hear from the comment section any question at all. Please, before then, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If this video is of any use to you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Then you also hit on notification bell, so each time we upload a new video you'll be notified. So I'm measuring out 1.5 inch here. So coming the side from here to here is also 1.5 inch. Then from that 1.5 inch now I will still measure half an inch down here. Okay, I will measure half an inch down the side also. So this is how it will be. So this will be for the zip of the back. This will be for the zip of the back. So what I will do again is to get the middle from here. This middle here now, I will mark it from here. That's the middle, assuming that this place is the middle. Then from here, I will join this here, and I will also join this one here. And this side, I will join it here this way, and I will join it here this way. Then coming here, I will go ahead and cut it out. Okay, so I'll cut it. I'll now cut it this way. That's how I'll cut the leather that I will use here, this way. Okay. So after cutting it, I will now cut this side. Remember, this is the carbon paper. This is not the main paper that I will use for the bag. Okay. This is the paper that I will use for the bag. This one I added the foam and everything here. Then coming to this side again, I'll add this. So while sewing it now, I'll fold it inside here this way, and this one will be inside here this way, and this side will come inside. So that's how it will be after sewing it. So this way also. So after folding it here, this is how it will be here. Can you see this? So this is the back side, and I've told you that without the zip is the front side. So the remaining one now is the round body for the back. So the round body for the back is to use the measuring tape and measure the round body for this bag. So after making this bag this way, what I will do now is to get the round body of the bag, and this is how I will do it. Here, okay, just watch me. I will measure each round. Make sure it starts at the beginning here this way. Then, okay, hope you are seeing what I'm doing. Do your own this way. So my own is 22 by 2 inch. That's 22 by 2 inch. 22 and 2 inch by 4 inch. This is 22 and 2 inch by 4 inch. That will be for the round body of the bag. So watch me what I will do now. So I'll measure out that 22 by 2 inch. I will not add more thing. I will not add more or lesser. I'll just mark that 22 by 2 inch here. Then I'll mark it here. So it will be 22 by 2 inch. Then I'll measure out 4 inch here. 22 and the 2 inch by 4 inch. Then I'll join it with a straight line. So this is how it will be. Then I'll go ahead and cut it out. So now after measuring it this way, the next thing I will measure out is the middle of the bag. So I'll mark out the middle. I'll place it this way to mark out the middle for the bag. To make sure I get the middle accurately. So this is the middle for the bag. So I'll mark it. So I'll now mark out the middle for the bag this way. Okay. Then after marking out the middle for the bag, I will now go ahead, and I'll measure out. Just watch me. I'll measure out 5 inch here, and I'll come this side, and I'll mark out 5 inch also here. Then after marking out the 5 inch, I'll come this side, and I'll mark out half inch here. Then I'll come here and so coming at those points, I will now go ahead and mark it. After the diagram, after the drawing, I will mark it this way. Then I'll mark this one also here. So at this point, I'll fold the two of them this way together. Making sure that the two are equal, then I'll go ahead and cut it. So this is for the round body of the bag. So it will be this way here. This is not leather. Why turning it might just turn. So because of that, I will not turn it very well. Okay. So after cutting this and this way, remember this will be 4 pieces and this will be 2 pieces. I usually use the same thing like this my cardboard. I usually use it both the front and the lining inside. I use those. But you can use the fiber and this. You can also use whatever you need. Just depending on how strong you want their bag to be. But I usually use this, both the inner lining and the main body of the bag. So remember, will be 4. Either you use this into 4 places, and you use this into 2 places, or you use fiber 1 and this one. You use this one 2 and the fiber 2. Also depends on how you want it to be. Then on the outer one, although when I am sewing it you will still see it, but I might not show you when I'm folding all of them. So on the outer one of this side, I do use foam to add it so that it will be soft. Let me show you for this now. Can you see this? This is very soft because I added foam on my own before I will sew it. So this is how this one will be. So coming to the handle for the bag, the handle for this one is this way. It will not be the same thing with that one because this one now the handle is different, but the handle of this one is this way. I'll still show you what and what you will do on this one. For this handle, how you can add this handle, how you can measure and draft out the pattern for this one. But remember that the handle of this is this way, but this one that I'm making now, the handle is just here. It's just on the side of the bag. So we're going to go ahead and cut that one. Then after that, I will show you the pattern for this one. Thank you. So let's go ahead and cut the handle, then the inner zip that we're going to cut also. So for the handle of the bag, I'll be measuring out 3 inch. That will be the measurement for the handle of this bag. So I'm measuring out 3 inch for the handle of the bag. Okay, so that's 3 inch for the handle, because the handle of those is somehow bigger than the normal handle of the bag. The handle of those bag is somehow bigger than the normal handle for the bag. Then I'll also measure out with my tape. I'll measure out 18 inch. That will be for the handle of the bag. That will be 18 by 3 inch for the handle. Then I will now add marco inside the handle instead of this. You can also use marco as the lining for those while sewing it. Can you also use the marco? If not a more to you use fiber. Can use marco, depend on how strong you want their bag to be. Can use marco. It's not a more that it will be fiber or this thick board. No. Though this will be for the handle, because I'll fold it this way. The handle will be this way, and I'll still fold it inside small this way. Then I'll fold this one also here. Then I will now go ahead and sew it. So that's why the handle will be this way. Then from here I will still curve it. I will still curve from here. I'll still curve it this way to make sure that they're curved. So after that, it will still be curved this way. So after folding it, seeing it that this side is too big, I will still curve it small. I will still recut some here. So this is for the handle for the bag. Then the remaining one now is the inner zip for the bag. Okay. Then remember that this bag will come with inner pockets for the bag, because the bag is 11 by 12 inch. Then after reducing it, it will remain 9 inch. 11 by 7 inch. So the inner pocket now I'll be going with 5 inch. I'm going with 5 inch, 5 inch by 6 inch. That will be for the inner pocket. I'll make it to be 6. Okay, let me make it to be 6.5 inch. It will be 6 by half inch by 5 inch. This will be for the inner pocket of the bag. This will be for the inner pocket. It will not have zip here. For the inner pocket, it will not have zip. Remember that. Then for the inner zip, that's the zip that will be on top. The zip that will be on top of those, that will have magic magnet here. So the zip will be, remember, those here now is a, let's measure it out. You know, we have cutted out 1 inch out. Okay, so this is remaining 8 and 2 inch. That will be for this side. So for this one now, we're going to remove 1 inch from it, remaining when I remove 1 inch here, 1 inch here, remaining 6. So I will be making 6.5 inch by 3 inch. That will be 6.5 inch by 3 inch. That will be for the inner pocket for the back. Okay. 6.5 inch. Then I'll cut it out here. So this one will be 2 pieces. So that's all for the back for this one. That's all for the back for this one. Okay, so remaining one now is for me to cut the main material that I will use for this. I'll cut it out. I told you that this one will be 4 pieces. Okay, either I use the something. Let me show you what I use on this one now that I will show. So this is the lining for this, and this is the main body for this. Okay, so this is the lining for this, and this is the main body for this one. And you see, and I used the same thing here. I used the same thing here. Can you see? Okay, so the same thing applies for this one. So I'll go ahead and cut the thick paper now. That's the main body of the bag. Okay, then after cutting it, I'll show you the results for the whole thing before I'll go ahead and add the gum and then put all of them together.